Hello, I'm Tim. What?
Sorry. Oh, dude, he is starting it.
Hello, I'm Tim Hellman.
And I am SBD Ninja.
And I am Leche Bottom.
And this is Movie Talk. Today we're going to review the movie Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. It's the sequel to 2011's Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
I feel like the name is too long. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
And the 8th installment in the franchise. It's the second chapter in the recent reboot series and was directed by Matt Reeves, who also directed the 2010 teen vampire romance remake Let Me In and the 2008 found footage monster flick Cloverfield. It was written by Mark Bombach, Rick Jaffa, and Amanda Silver. The last two also wrote Rise of the Planet of the Apes. It stars Andy Serkis once again as Caesar, and co-stars Jason Clarke, Gary Oldman, Kerry Russell, Toby Cabell, and Cody Smith-McPhee, who also appeared in Let Me In. What did you guys think?
Felicity definitely shouldn't have cut off her hair.
Felicity?
I'm just kidding, because the same actor that was in Felicity, and then she got everyone got pissed off when she cut off her
But
hair.
in this movie it's long, right?
Yeah, but it's not as curly. We should be able to have our stars the way we want them.
They should have to live their lives the way we want them.
Yeah, and they need to not age either.
But what about when stars date people that you don't approve of?
Actually, I honestly don't even pay
Or when
attention
they
to stars
get
at all.
all drunk or on drugs and do crazy things.
That's
like-
good. Drunk and
like
drugs are
Shia
good things.
LaBeouf or Robert Downey Jr.
Do more drugs,
So-
do more crazy things, son.
What about when they plagiarize comics and say that they wrote them like Shia LaBeouf did?
Yeah, Shia and who was that? That was Daniel Klaus.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was such a load of crap. Like, how would you would think that someone would be at least intelligent enough if they're going to rip off or lift someone else's work that they might do someone who wasn't as well known.
He had to have known that people would find out. I think it was all set up as some kind of a
publicity stunt.
Prank he's doing, or a
maybe that
performance art type thing. He's like staging something for his own amusement or for a later film or something. I don't know.
Huh.
I think he's just messing with everyone, but that's
maybe.
my guess.
Maybe.
But what about Gary Oldman saying all that crazy stuff?
Yeah, that weird anti-Semitic stuff.
Everyone says nigger and everyone says effing Jew and all that. And
yeah, I don't know that I'm down with...
correctness is a load of crap. And
I do think a lot... I think we are generally...
hypocritical.
Yeah, very...
But
yeah.
I don't think it's to the extremes that he was saying, though. Everyone does not say
I shouldn't speak to it
nigger.
because I didn't hear his quote. I read like a little something online about it, and that was about it because I don't pay attention to that garbage very much. I do think that we as a group and populace can be pretty extremely politically correct at moments, and it's pretty rough.
What do you think of people that say, all apes are bad and they should, we should kill
Are you trying to bring it back to the movie we're actually reviewing now?
Yeah. What do you think of those kind of
Nice segue back to the reason we're here.
or apes that think all humans are bad, because we did abuse them.
Yeah, I think I would tend to side with the apes in general.
Yeah, I know. Maybe not the bad ape in this, but I really liked that it was the ape civilization falling apart because of their own inner struggling rather than the humans being the bad guys that caused the troubles. The apes kind of fell apart in their own civilization. The apes turned out just like humans, even though they were a perfectly ideal civilization at first, but then they went through the same flaws that humanity does.
Right, and that was that line from Caesar to his son, saying, I used to think that all humans were bad, and sorry to find out that we are much more like the humans than we thought. I mean, honestly, I think it was commentary on an inclination to rush to arm and war.
Oh, yeah.
And that was the big theme.
That was
time to go to war. So in that context, I think the social commentary in the movie was very cool. Unfortunately, just like a lot of Hollywood films, I think they were too quick to try and rush in to resolve everything.
So what do you think of it, Oliver?
Well, I thought a lot of it was kind of like a video game.
We do notice a lot in movies that we watch these days, in The Hobbit in particular, and in this movie, in action movies, they're starting to look like quality video games now, and the action sequences look like...
Well, CGI keeps getting better and better.
Right, but
the apes look pretty real in this, I thought.
But I guess even their movement and how they are set up, it looks like cinemascapes from video games frequently.
So what rating do you think?
I would give it I'm gonna give it a 3.75.
That's it?
I don't. Okay, I'll go 4. Well, I like the storyline, but I just think that they didn't do enough with it. I mean, the old Planet of the Apes movies, especially the first one, were asking deep, deep questions. And when Charlton Heston comes
I
up,
don't think any of the original sequels were very good.
well, the later ones definitely get super cheesy, but they're constantly attacking these big issues about essentially slavery. And actually, you know what? I'll go to 4 because in this movie they actually started bringing back some of the score from the very first movie.
Oh, yeah.
Some of that vibraphone stuff, and that was really awesome. Great.
I give it 4.5, and that is my favorite since the original one, I think. What rating will you give it?
3.5 or 4.
3.5 to 4? What about 3.75?
There's not much of a point in it.
Well, if you can't make up your mind, there's a point.
It's a compromise.
3.5 or 4, you
about
compromise.
3.75?
Yeah, that's in between the
What do you want, SPD Ninja?
Okay then.
Here, pick one. Oh, I can put it on your face.